Boxing Lowdown. I'm here with my guy, Linus Udofia, here at the HQ Sports Bar in Dunstable. Prospect on the rise, he's 6-0. Now, the HQ Sports Bar, they sponsor you now, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're all... good question, actually. It was a bit of a random one. I was away, I was on holiday, and one of the managers here messaged me and said, gave me an idea and said, we want to get behind you, we want to start, helping you out and stuff like that. And so I said to him, when I get back, we'll talk about it some more. The day I landed, I went for a run and then came here and met them. And they just, they just gave me the whole outline of what they wanted to do, what they wanted to help me with, and we spoke about some stuff, negotiated left to right and centre, and we shook hands, and that was it. And it just was all random. It's random for me. They just came out of the blue for me. I'll come here regularly. Yeah. I'll come here regularly with some mates and stuff, play some pool, watch the fights, and watch some football. But yeah, it was really random for them to just, a really good thing, but just out of the blue.
Yeah, it's good to see. I mean, I see they're sponsoring somebody else from around here, local talent as well.
Yeah, Frankie Story.
Yeah,
Frankie Story, yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's good to see, man. Good to see you two are in partnership, and I'm sure things will look up for the future. With that. That's good. Now, you're currently in training right now, I believe.
Always.
Fight date being announced soon. When can we expect that announcement?
It's all in my management's hands, really. I haven't got. I've got an idea of when I'll be fighting, but I don't know when they're going to tell me. I don't know when they're going to tell me, when they're actually going to say, oh, yeah, this is. I have no idea. If anything, I'd say expect it around just before the New Year, just around Christmas time, I'd say.
So you're going to be training over Christmas?
Yeah, I'm training now. I'm always training. I'm never out of the gym. I'm always training.
What gym are you currently at now? You're at the KO gym, I believe?
Yeah, Club KO. Been there for the last 3 years now.
Yeah, and you still train at Hopper Ring sometimes?
Yeah. I'm going there soon. Actually, I'm going there after this. I'm in there. It's good to get back in there, see some old faces, and it's local as well. When I can't, let's say days, let's say the weekend. Sometimes I'm chilling out. It's good to go down there and just kind of get loose and shake it down.
I don't know if you saw, I was at the Hopper Ring gym last week before, and I was doing a feature on K Prosper. He had his fight obviously last weekend and he won by first round knockout. Have you managed to catch up with K since then? Have you spoken to him since he won that fight?
No, I haven't spoken to him since he won. I was there. I was at the fight, and I managed to speak to him before. I managed to speak to him a couple of days before, and then I saw him at the fight. He looked ready. He looked more than, and you saw what he did in the first round. He looked, he's more than ready, and. I spoke to him. I spoke to him a little bit. He seems to be on his horse, and he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to achieve, and he seems to be. He seems to have his mind right and his focus right. So I'll say I expect a lot from him as well.
Yeah, that's good. And I can say the same for you, man. I've seen some of the training clips you've posted online, staying in shape, staying ready. I've also seen you've been sparring with James Degale, man. How did that go?
Really good. He trains at the same gym as me. He's trained by Jim McDonald, and I got a call when I must have got a call, I don't know, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and my coach said, do you want to spar Degale soon? And I said, I bit his hand off. I was like, of course I do. And got me in, sparred him a couple of times, and it's really good, really good, really technical, real. The first thing I realised was levels. Massive levels. I've got to be not only sharp in general, but sharp all the time. I can't. That's why he's a world champion. You can't really sleep on him. You can't sleep on any of these people. And he keeps you really sharp, and he's really good. He's really heavy-handed and really respectful.
Obviously, he's got his fight coming up this weekend, live on BT Sport and Box Nation. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about his opponent, Caleb Truax. I've seen a couple of his fights, but not many. Are you expecting James Degale to go out there and do the business? Obviously, you've been sparring with him, but how do you see him getting on with that fight this weekend?
I see him passing with blinding colours. Really, he looks in the gym when I was with him. He looks as I saw him week after week after week after week. I've noticed. He was just getting sharper. I can't explain it. It's different. It was a different league. It was a different league from what he was when I first saw him. And in general, he just looks really sharp. He looks really sharp. He's hitting hard. He's nice and quick. I can't really expect anything but, you know what I mean, an absolute whitewash, to be honest.
Yeah, it must have been a good experience, and
Oh, yeah.
looking forward to watching him this weekend. And another fight that I'm looking forward to watching this weekend, which I'm sure you are as well, is the big one, man.
Yeah.
Lomachenko and Rigondeaux.
Yeah.
Who have you got, man? How do you see that fight going?
My head,
That's how I'm
my heart says Rigo's got too much power, and it's gonna hurt him early. That's what I think. But I say if we're talking the whole fight and it goes all 12, I say Lomachenko wins by majority.
Do you think he might be just a bit too big for Rigondeaux, or do you think that might not make a difference in the fight?
I don't think that'll make too much of a difference because Rigondeaux doesn't really fade. I think he'll be razor sharp from the start to the finish. I just think, if anything, the work rate of Lomachenko and the footwork, just getting around him. I think Rigondeaux's got excellent footwork and excellent head movement defensively as well. But I think Lomachenko's work rate going forward will be the deciding factor.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm looking forward to seeing it either way. That's just one fight I've been looking forward to for such a long time, and I did a preview on it like the other day. And yeah, as it gets closer, I just can't wait to see it, man. But more about yourself, though. I mean, I see you rocking some merchandise there, and I see you've got your website set up. Now, you're going to be able to hook me up one of those jumpers at some point?
Jumpers, hats, whatever you want. Well, I've got tracksuits coming out. I've got a lot of bits coming out. I haven't pushed anything just yet because not everything is 100%. I just got a few more things to do. I reckon about 2 weeks and it'll all be sorted. But these are like the chilling jumpers. I got new ones coming out. It's all hush, not hush hush, but it's chill for a minute. And as soon as it's ready, it's going to be blown everywhere.
No doubt, man, no doubt. Well, listen, Linus, I don't want to take up too much of your time, man. Thank you for taking the time out to speak with us. And yeah, as soon as your fight's announced, man, hopefully we can catch up in the gym and do a gym diaries on yourself.
Sweet.
Yeah, man, good luck for the future. Keep training. And thanks for speaking to the Boxing Lowdown. Can you just let the viewers know where they can find you?
Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, Linus_Udofia. Yeah, all my fight stuff's on there. Follow my boxing page on Facebook, just Linus Professional Boxer, and check out my website, linusudofia.com.
Linus, thank you for speaking to us, and we'll catch up soon.
Thank you.